right, I think we're live. Let's see. Maybe. Yo, Gujo, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We're going to get started here in a second. I'm going to grab the YouTube link so I can post it for everyone here. Gary H., nice to have you here as well. Hello, hello. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and post this in the Discord. So there is officially a link in here. Let's see. Gojo, a 8-month member. Thank you so much for your continued support. Always appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Love that. Thank you. Prax, hello, hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. I don't know if you saw Prax, but I did send, well, I don't know if you had a chance yet, but I did send you your reward just the other day, or from just the other day. So I sent that to you this morning, right before the stream. Let's see here. I think we got Hero Wars here. We did have it loaded up, but I guess we don't now. But we do have a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. One was actually from Hero Wars, news from Hero Wars Mobile, and the reason I wanted to bring it up is because typically things do kind of translate in both games. So I just wanted to make a quick point of it, right? Not a huge deal, but something worth noting, I thought, that there would be these skins coming to, Celestial skins coming to Hero Wars Mobile. Now, that doesn't always mean for sure we're going to see it for Facebook and web, but it's a pretty good indication that we might. And so I wanted to share that with you. It looks like here they've got Martha. They've also got Fafnir here, right? And it looks like we've got Nebula. So these three heroes potentially getting some new Celestial skins. Not really sure if it's going to be today, tomorrow, when, but it seems very likely we will see these implemented into the game at some point. So I thought it was worth mentioning. All right, so there's that. And we got some people hopping into chat. John Lesson, hello, nice to have you here. Francis Zegan, hello as well. Prax, glad you got it. Perfect. John, I think you said you were owed a gift still, and so we need to catch up on that. So if you have me on Discord, message me. If not, we'll get things sorted eventually, or just send me a YouTube comment and we'll talk it out. But yeah, we'll definitely get you that because I think you said something about it before. Don't think we got around to resolving that, so would love to get that all sorted out. Dragon Paralyzer, hello, hello. For these guys who just hopping in, I did mention here from Hero Wars Mobile that there were some additions of Celestial skins added recently, 4 hours ago. And the reason I'm pointing this out is, again, because there is some overlap, right? So there is content overlap in the sense that mobile and Facebook and web all kind of have similar interfaces in the fact that a lot of the game mechanics or game skins are kind of similar or the same. And when I say similar, I'm saying like maybe the actual effect of these skins is different, but that could mean that we're going to be seeing these 3 Celestial skins in the near future. So Martha, Nebula, Fafnir, all seeming to get a potential future upgrade. I'm stoked on Martha and Nebula. Fafnir I don't use as much, really at all yet, so that's not going to be huge for me, but very, very interesting. Just wanted to point that out because I noticed it earlier before I started the stream. So that is something I wanted to note. Dragon says those are round 5 skins for both Nebula and Martha, correct? I think that sounds right because the last I do remember saying skins, and I think I remember saying 4 were related to both Martha and Nebula, but we can take a look since we have it open here. Does not hurt us to do so, although we just froze up again here. Let's see. Reload that guy. But yeah, I do think you're right. That makes sense to me, and I mean, I'll take it though. Not going to be mad about it. Gujo says, "Yep, that we do in fact have 5 skins for each of these heroes, and we'll just confirm that. So you got the default, 1, 2, 3 skins after that. So yeah, total of 4, and you do have 5 now coming in if you're including the default, which I think most people do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, we'll be up to 5 with Martha, and I believe Nebula as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 will be the next one. And I think Fafnir here might actually have, Fafnir has 1 skin already, is that correct? Or 2, sorry, 2 skins because I didn't count the default. Let's see here. Fafnir's one of my weaker heroes. Gonna be pretty far down the line, Fafnir. Yeah, so he's got that winter skin. He's gonna get 1 more, I guess. So he'll have 3. Yeah, definitely, something going on there. Merrick says, looks like 2 players from my server joined your guild. Oh, did not know that. But that's cool. I know we recruit a lot. And I've been definitely like hands off on that part of the process, so I can't say I did anything. But yeah, I do know that a lot of people do move around in guilds, and our server does tend to attract a fair amount of attention, actually, which is nice. Which is nice. Emmy Lizard, nice to have you here. Hope you are having a great weekend as well. Praxis, we need the ability to gift extra goods to lower level guildmates. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I do think there's this fear, Prax, of players creating multiple accounts and just kind of feeding it or funneling all those, I guess, essential like goods to one account, making like a super account. And I think that would be a Hero Wars fear. Not that I don't think it's a good idea. I would love to be able to gift certain things to help others out. But I do think that that's one of Hero Wars' in general fears that is not allowing us to send gifts like that in general. But I think it would be cool, Prax, no doubt. Um, Dragon says good because I wanted Judge to be the first hero to have 6 skins. I hear you. I get it. I mean, you're a Judge fanatic, and we love that about you. So absolutely. I'm gonna open up. We're gonna open up 20 of these summoning spheres here for a task that we've got going on. Some Yari coming in. Soul stones, of course. Nice. Completed that, and we also need to win 1 time in arena using a hero or warrior hero and a pet opening. So we'll open up a pet opening here. Got Albus. No chorus though. I gotta open up until we get at least 1 chorus soulstone. Hot biscuit. Oh, we got at least 1. So we got 2 there. Double what we needed for my quota there. So there we go. We got that going here. Let's see. Do we even have any gifts unlocked? 5 days left to go here, and I'm still way behind where I should be. I should probably be closer to like completed already, 69 or 70, but we're not because I've been slacking. So that is not ideal, but the good news is we do still have a couple weeklies left. So we're going to try to take advantage of that. Open up this chest here. Got 3 more soul stones. We may actually have to spend emeralds to get that completed potentially. I'm hoping not, but it's a possibility. We do have some work to be done here, acquiring some gold and fighting an arena. So we'll go ahead and do the tower run here. Hey, John Jensen, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Francis says, didn't they ask for our feedback on those skins months ago? I remember seeing Fafnir's skin a while back. They also showed the beach skins for Rufus, Iris, Satori, and Zisha. I think they did, but I don't think we ever had anything told to us after. So we definitely did do some opinion related stuff a while back, I believe. Well before I think even the latest slate of I want to say before the latest slate of Kark and all them. I think that was a much earlier feedback that we did. Yeah, Francis, I think we did. Hey, Anthony, nice to have you here. Didn't miss too much. We did talk about the potential of 3 new skins coming into game that we haven't seen yet. Celestial skins, specifically Martha, Fafnir, and Nebula. So that should be pretty intriguing to see what comes out of that, if anything. So that'll be something to check out. Hassan, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Dragon says that quest is troll. Day before the quest was out, I opened 80 stones for Corvus, and during the quest, I couldn't even get 20, let alone 30. I hear you. Yeah, I will say some of these chest openings when you're looking at the road chest, right? They just seem so random. Sometimes you get a lot of different soul stones. Sometimes you get like one, and you're like, "What is this?" So yeah, I totally hear you with you on that for sure. All right, we're gonna go ahead and exchange this all in for gold and see that completes the 3-day challenge in one day. Nice little run there. Pretty close here actually with just that one day as well on the tower. We do need to reuse a warrior. So warrior, I believe. Let's see, who are my? I think my warriors have to be like Jew. Jew's like my main warrior that I would use. Is that right? Let me double check. Warrior. Kark is. Oh, Kark is warrior, so we just need to win one matchup. Okay, cool. So I think I'm going to do this, and what we're going to do is we're taking out our buddy Faceless, put in Helios. Hope that's good enough. Vitamin, nice to have you here. Congrats, by the way. You were a chosen winner yesterday for Hero Wars Web. As a reminder, a little low on skins at the moment for Web specifically. So if you want that reward, that's fine. You will have to wait a little bit, though, just a heads up. But yeah, congratulations on that win, and nice to have you here. Dragon Paralyzer says Ishmael is a warrior as well. Very true, but I will say if I can use Kark, I probably will. He's just a stronger choice for me. What happened? What went wrong? Were we unable to take care of the Yasmin? What happened here? Let me look at this. So Yasmin's down. Why were we not able to win? And why is Isaac not activating here? So we got it down to just Astaroth. We couldn't take him down? Really? Oliver, really? So that pet, Oliver, kept him alive. That is a little problematic for me. Okay, we're going to have to find another solution there. We're going to need a win in anyway, so it doesn't quite matter, but don't love that. We'll have to deal with that later. Here we've got Arachne. We're going to need a win, so we're going to try to figure out a way to do this. I'm going to go double warrior. I think Yasmin's warrior as well, and just hope that that's good enough. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Incognito, hello, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Dragon says Ishmael's warrior, absolutely. Prax says I just maxed out Nebula and now a new skin. Okay, then yeah, it sounds like they know what you got going on, and it sounds like that is going to get you there, Prax. So I mean, yeah, they're like, oh, Prax just completed Nebula. We definitely need a new Nebula skin now, then, right? Absolutely. Prax says you're using physical attacks with Oliver. Yeah, I realized that a little late on my end, but I think you're right. That definitely was a mistake there. Definitely could have done that a little bit better. Oh man, just getting eaten up right now in these matchups. I probably need to restudy up on some of these. It's my bad. We'll get a dub in here though. Oh man, I'm rusty. All right, we will use Sebastian here. This should be a win, I'm thinking, but obviously I need to reacquaint myself with kind of what I got going on here. I haven't really been too careful with my setups lately, which is kind of problematic. Definitely need to refocus on that. I know, especially with some of the upgrades, there's been some tinkering in how these RNG effects are kicking in, and I haven't done a good job, admittedly, to this point of really kind of keeping track of that. So I definitely got to be better on that, and that'll be something I work on here in the near future. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us, though, in at least getting one win here out of 5. But yeah, so got some work to be done there. Hello, Tanya. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. I did send you your gift right before the live stream started, so just a heads up on that. I did send you that. Jimmy says, yo, nice to have you here. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate you. Yo, yo, yo. Drain says, speaking of Ishmael, he seems to be the go-to hero for solving tricky teams. In most cases, he does, but he's not almighty as some view him. Yeah, I mean, Dragon. The crazy thing is with Ishmael in particular is Ishmael is actually 3 times stronger than he is now. I believe that metric might be a little bit embellished, but my understanding is he used to be like, okay, what just happened here? He used to be basically 3 times stronger, and he was so strong that he basically got debuffed. And when they debuffed him, uh, he basically went from like the best character in the game to mid tier. So people were really upset about it. And then he recently got slightly upped a little bit. So he's probably like still half strength as to where he at one point was. He was a beast. I remember if you didn't use him in tower, like people looked at you like you were crazy. There's a time he was the best hero in the game. He's still a very good hero, but there was a point when he actually was like invincible. So crazy to say, but yeah, definitely a thing. Um, Hassan's on here recruiting for server 35. Love it. Especially because I think someone just mentioned, right, that 2 people joined server. Mary said 2 people recently joined our guild, Hassan. So yeah, something interesting to point out there. Also, yeah, if you guys can hit that like button, much appreciated as you hop in here or are about to hop out. Either way, definitely appreciate it. Definitely have to upgrade here. Our buddy Ishmael, definitely working on him a little bit more. Some people were really saying like he's one of the worst heroes. I was like, that's never been the case. He's always been at least mid, I would say. And I've always been a fan of Ishmael. I really, really love his awakening skill, right, where he goes in that demonic form. And then he just kind of continues to, he gets the Dark Craft, right? So he gets Vampirism already from his attacks. And the dodge is helpful. I really like the stun as well. I just think Ishmael's a great offensive threat on that front line, especially when you have so many tanks that are like really good at what they do. Um, Dragon says, I do remember him from period soloing towers and arenas. It's hard to value as back then he had less counters. That's fair. That's fair. He did have less counters then. I think there were just a lot less heroes in general. But yeah, no, I hear you. I get it. I get it. You're correct in that assessment there. Hassan says Ish is a monster now, but before he nerfed, he was stronger. I agree 100%. Drain says, but point I see from all this is he is now replacing Dante at a rapid pace. Well, I do think it's easier if you look at how he's obtained. I think it's easier to get Ishmael than it is to get Dante, because Dante you can only get like 1 day at a time, right? You're getting 5 soul stones a day. Ishmael, yeah, you're also getting 5, but I feel like you're getting him with doing a lot less work, right? You get him a lot more passively just by collecting really simply your Grand Arena, where you actually have to do your tower almost daily to continue to acquire the 500 coins that you need to get Dante. So I think it's an easier hurdle, really, if you look at it from that perspective as well. But I get it. I get it. Yeah, I do think that there is definitely maybe more of a shift now from Dante to Ishmael for right now. Hard to say for sure though. I'm not sure what the long term trend will be, but I do like Dante a lot. Can't really complain. Can't talk you off him. I'm working on Dante myself and Invari right now. Rufus will probably be one of my future heroes that I want to be looking at as well. Really, really like Rufus, the Dante team combination. Love that option. So definitely will be looking into creating that kind of a team, I think, down the line. But there's a lot of work to be done before I get there. I don't want to equip that yet because I think I'm building up Lars's final artifacts here. Let's see. Do we need... Okay, so we're just needing essentially 2 more red items for Lars before we're done with Lars for a while, right? Once we're done with the red +2. So we got this all complete. One thing that I did want to mention too, I talked about this a little bit yesterday on stream, but I think we'll mention it again, worth mentioning. One thing that stood out, right? Obviously, we've got this new event, right? Clash of Titans. I say new event because we haven't really seen too many events that force us to use one Titan on the Facebook and web platform. We have seen this more so on mobile, but it's worth mentioning because obviously this kind of event I think is kind of fun in the fact that it's kind of low. You get low pressure in the sense that you get 5 lives, right? And you get some pretty nice rewards. I mean, obviously the skins are pretty pricey in terms of what you're going for. I did pick up the Avalon one. I probably will, if I pick up one next, it'll probably be Mary and then Ignis. I just use the fire team the least in terms of most of my attacking teams, especially Ignis himself. Although I think today, right, we're forced to use Ignis. So I say that lovingly to Ignis. But yeah, we definitely probably focus a little bit more. At least I use more water teams and earth teams in my guild right now over those fire teams. We just don't see too many earth team defenses, honestly, across the board. Just not too many of them. Dragon says, I do remember from periodically Ishmael soloing towers and arenas. Yeah. I mean, before I think the popular out there idea right now is Leanne can solo. Leanne can't really solo anymore. At least not in my opinion, unless she's facing a much weaker team. So definitely a lot left to be desired there from that perspective. But we'll skip this battle here. I think we got that dub in the bag. So there's that. Stage 1 complete. We're going to go all earth here, and I'm actually just going to auto it. I know typically you're not supposed to, well, you really could time it up a little better in terms of when you have your skills all activate, but I'm not super keen on waiting around. I think we got the win, and we did. This is I always find these defenses so interesting when the ones that have no no synergy, but like no totem activated. I'm like, I get it, but also like, why wouldn't you at least try to have something going on there? I don't know. We'll take the win though. We're not going to complain about it. Let's see. Ishmael is a 1-star hero. Dante is a 2. So you do have a 4-day advantage building Ishmael above Dante. Makes sense because it's 20 more soul stones. Hassan said 4 water and Ignis worked for me today. Makes sense. I think, I do like that kind of a combination. I think Ignis is a little bit of an underrated Titan, if we're being completely honest. I think he has a lot of potential. But, I think he goes a little bit overlooked just given the fact that he's not really the most flashy of the types, right? He's kind of like the unsung hero. He's kind of like a Fafnir type or Jet type hero where he's really a support. All right, let's see. So I've got this going here. We've got the all fire team, and we've got Tenebris. Tenebris is another fire style Titan, even though he's classified as dark. I like to think of the Dark Titans as kind of like a secondary fire team that doesn't have the same necessarily weaknesses or susceptibilities that the Earth team has. The fire team really, is good, but Tenebris and the Dark Titans just add an extra element that the fire team by itself seems to lack a little bit. So I really like throwing in. There's some good synergy, I think, with the Dark Titans and the Fire Titans. Obviously, I think the Light Titans are better synergetically with the Water and Earth Titans. They just seem to work better with those kinds of lineups. But it's hard to really kind of say 100% that's going to happen every time. But that's just typically how I go about the matchups and approaching things with Titans. I've definitely been doing a lot more focus on Titans lately, given the addition of Light and Dark Titans. So I've been definitely in the lab a little bit more with that. I will have to eventually get back to heroes, but definitely been taking a break from looking at all the heroes. There's just so much going on right now with heroes and Hero Wars, fittingly. So, all right, we're going to keep rolling here. I mean, this team, the all-water team with Ignis seems to be the move. There's a lot of teams that are fire-based. So I'm not going to complain about that. Francis says, winning all 60 fights in the brawls gives you 37,500 coins, enough for one skin. All right, well, we like that. Hopefully we can get that. That'd be cool. I didn't realize that the number mathematically worked out that way, but it makes sense that it would. I just was not paying attention, being completely honest. All right, now we can run into a very interesting situation here. do I want to go light Titans or do I want to go dark Titans, right? I think, let's see, water usually pairs better with the light Titans, so we will attack here. So I'm just going to go all in on the white Titans. I mean, obviously they have two totems available because they're using light and dark combination. But I'm hoping that we can still win here with our setup. Hopefully one totem is still superior in this particular instance and that it deals more damage substantively as we wait here for it to load up. Maybe, maybe not, right? Tanya says using 2 lights and 3 fire is a good defense. Okay, I'll look into that. Not sure why we're freezing up there, but we'll reload it here in a second. Prax says the Titan artifact chests were awesome. Titan artifact chests were awesome. Titan artifact chests. Ah, I got you. The chests that have different various rewards. I hear you. I hear you. I do like that, right? The chest. I think you're talking about the actual reward in here, right? These Titan Brawl boxes. Is that what you're referring to, Prax? I just want to make sure I'm on the same page. And if not, I'd love to be on the same page. So let me know what I'm missing out on there. For instance, the bug is still active. Even if you don't set a defense, you can still win. Fair enough. I did not know that. But obviously, if I want to be kind of more mean, I would probably have this kind of a lineup, making it harder for opponents to get their wins. Well, it doesn't really matter, but it's one way you can kind of be a little bit more difficult about it is by having an all earth. Well, no, you'd have to have an all water team, right? Defensively, so you'd want to go. You're forced to use Fire Titan, so you go all water, and you go what Raji maybe. Whatever. I mean, it's still very beatable, but I think we'll just do it that way. Now, guys, one thing that I do want to point out, obviously, when we look at these new Titan skins, right, it means that inevitably we're going to have more skins coming to game, right? Just because we have a fun little event, don't keep your eyes off the main point here that Hero Wars has made, which is that they're going to bring in more skins in the game for Titans, right? Don't forget that. So just keep that in mind. We obviously got 3 skins for. I would say the least important Titans to get skins, but if Super Titans were to get skins, this would be a huge deal. Those would be super important. If tanks get more skins, that's super important. Light and Dark Titans getting skins, I think, would be pretty important as well. But this is like Hero Wars' way of like easing into bringing in skins for Titans. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be super, super important. Yeah, I do like Solaris with the Earth Totem team, right? I do also like it with the some other squads as well. Sorry, I'm like trying to focus up here because we're not having same success we were having earlier. We're going to go ahead and switch up some stuff here. We're going to put Iari in and double up on totems, just like the opponent has, and see if we can get a win here. Maybe not. Maybe we will. Yeah, it's really weird, Anthony, that you don't have to use Ignis on defense. I really feel like that's unfair. I think you should have to use Ignis on defense, but maybe that's just my opinion on it. I'm going to use a lot of Water Titans here. In fact, all of them will be Water Titans, other than Ignis. I do think that on defense, you should have to use the Titan of the Day. Someone tell me why that's not the case, but I think you should. Dragon says Solaris seems to be most popular Super Titan at the moment. She backs it up with a good win percentage. I mean, I really like Solaris's ability to heal, and I think that's true. I think I saw somewhere that with her on your team, versus like assuming all heroes are maxed, she gives you like a 97 to 98% win chance. is my understanding with the way that RNG plays. I don't think I've ever actually done the actual hundreds of thousands of matchups that I need to do to confirm that, but that's like the statistical run through. I think there was done by like a bot. I almost want to say like an AI bot, but I can't confirm that, so I'm not going to say that for sure. But I definitely did see some stats on that. Francis says, hopefully it will be another year before they add more Titan skins. I mean, I think that's a little optimistic that we're going to be having a full year. But I mean, I definitely would not mind if they gave us a little bit more time in between some of these seemingly like similarly situated events, right? Where you have um, where you have a bunch of skins for one here, or for a bunch of skins for one class of Titans, and then the next skins for the next class. Like, I definitely would appreciate a little bit of a break. I feel like they did a good job on the Super Titan front of providing a break in between. But when we had all those light and dark Titans like almost back to back to back, it felt a little overwhelming. I will say that's for sure. So yeah, I wouldn't mind them separating out some of these skin events if they're going to implement them eventually into the Titan scheme. So hopefully they do, and I'll definitely make a point to hopefully point that out to the team if they're open to hearing about that. But yeah, definitely I do think there's some merit in what you're saying there for sure. Titans, I'm shocked nobody has put 5 Super Titans for defense. Are you allowed to do that? I'm not sure you're allowed to do that. Let's see, defense. Team limit on Super Titans is 2 out of 3, so you can't even do. I don't think you can do that, right? Because you can only do 3. You can't do all 5. Yeah. See, like you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to do that. I guess. Um, that'd be pretty scary though, if we're being honest. I think on mobile, because there's no totems, you can definitely do that. When they come, right now they're still slowly rolling out the light Titans and dark Titans, so they haven't gone to the official release of um, what do you call it? They haven't gone to the official release of. Sorry, I'm trying to counter this squad here. They haven't gone to the official release of the Super Titans on mobile. So because of that, there definitely seems to be a little bit of a separation. But there's a limit. Yeah, there's a limit. So Gary says this game is like a part-time job. I hear you. I definitely feel like it definitely has some aspects like that as well. Um, yeah, no, I hear you. It definitely is time consuming. And I think Clash of Worlds for me is kind of like the one aspect of the game I really think is the most time consuming in general, especially if you're like someone who likes to plan those out. I just don't love that aspect. I think it's too time consuming because everything else, like you kind of can do more at your own pace. There are certain aspects of the game that you have to get done in certain time crunches, but generally speaking, I do prefer aspects of the game where you can do them on your own time and you don't have to wait for other people, or other people aren't stuck waiting for you. I feel like sometimes I feel a little guilty when I start a adventure and then my internet cuts out, or like I just get super tired and fall asleep. But it's one of those things where you can't always control that. Let's see, 13. They're both at the start. See, like that. That for me makes me not want to join that adventure. This one I will join. Um, And then the problem would be like if the Wi-Fi like cut out here, or like for whatever reason, I got super tired and went to bed, or I got distracted and had to go somewhere and come back. Um, then I feel like I'm letting down my guildmates just for joining the adventure and making them sit. So that's kind of unfortunate as well. But yeah, Grabnell, hello. Thank you for hopping on to the live stream. We've just been talking a lot about Titans and kind of some brawls. We talked a little bit about skins and how it seems like we're going to be seeing some new skins for Titans down the line. Just seems inevitable at this point. I'm going to keep running this squad unless we run into a wall. But yeah, just kind of unfortunate. And fortunate, I guess, depending on how you look at it. So I'd say unfortunate from the standpoint of, if you thought you were done with Titans having new aspects, you're wrong. We're gonna be seeing a lot more. But yeah, if you like that, then we got more stuff coming in. So all right, we're gonna keep going through here. I'm just gonna try to quickly complete this here. Today we will have double winners. So the game plan for today, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this adventure here. Make sure I don't let down my guildmates that I've joined here, Taser and David. We'll get this, or David, however he'd like to pronounce that. So yeah, we're gonna get this sorted here. We're gonna win this little adventure. Maybe go back quickly to finish out some Titan brawls. Then we'll probably get ready. I'll probably look at the merchant one time, and we'll get ready to hop right into winners right after that. So that's kind of the game plan at this point. I think we kind of, we've talked a lot about the Titan events that have been good. I can't really complain. I feel like the events Hero Wars have been putting out have been pretty solid. I mean, we've seen a lot of events that mimicked the cyber reward style, where you get to kind of use keys or other items or coins, right? Usually keys or chips, I guess, to unlock different rewards. And if you get one of the three grand prizes, obviously you can refresh or restart the event from a new batch, right, of rewards. So I mean, I really can't complain about I think some of the game rewards that have been coming out lately. I do think that Hero Wars has done a much better job with that aspect, as opposed to like some of those free events that we had. Maybe like the Outland events come to mind, where you get like 10 skin stone or 10 soul stone, no, 10 skin stones, and they're like, yeah, it's a times 4 sale, so you kind of just have to suck it up and enjoy kind of a boring event where the rewards are eh. So I definitely feel like they've done a much better job for sure. Um, Gremno says, you feel like it's only a part-time job? You must not have several accounts then. Oh man, yeah, I will say several accounts, definitely a lot of work. Really hard to maintain, especially because there's so many aspects of the game now. And for me, I think the biggest thing that is, making me take a break from having so many. I had a lot of accounts. Right now, I don't have as many, mainly because of Clash of Worlds, just really kind of taking away too much time in the guild day, right? So that's my personal opinion on it. Definitely just eats away at some of your time. So yeah, we're gonna cruise through this right here. There we go. A nice little win there. Dragon says, I had a triple buff again in Adventure. So weird to see. You know, sometimes you just get, nice little buffs, and sometimes it works out like that, right? So, I mean, you got to take it when it's there. And yeah, Judge seeming to have some triple buff days. Can't go wrong. He's feeling extra strong. He took his protein shake, and he's ready to go, apparently. So he's got all those buffs. All right, so we're almost at the point where we can take down Orion. Almost there, guys. As we cruise around here, we zoomed. I mean, honestly, pretty quick. Of course, as soon as I say that, we get a loading slowdown, but that's okay. We're going to go for that there. Nice little win. We're going to go for this here. All right. Okay, and we got one more. Nice. Orion, final boss, single hitter. And there we go. All right. So, with that, we've now completed that. I'm not going to claim, well, yeah, we'll claim the rewards, but we're not going to exit out of the adventure. We can decide to run it back without having to do it if we want. And we'll go back here real quick to look at some of these brawls and maybe finish it out. Let's see, how many more would we have to do? 9 more. Oof. Okay, so let's try to do this real quick in 9 battles. We go all fire and Hyperion. Throw it back to the OGs where we're using some standard earth, fire, and water, right? Not going to focus too much on those pesky newcomers, the light and dark titans. Leave them alone. So that's, I guess, the approach right now in some of these matchups, right? Just a more definite victory, hopefully. There we go. That's 2. We got 7 more to go. We're going to go all earth here. Hope that's good enough. Hope that we don't get stunned by that Nova. We are able to come out with a win. Here we go again. We're going to use all water. Hopefully pretty straightforward stuff there. Merrick's saying there's only... How are you getting 3 buffs? There's only 2 possibly available. I'm not in the know on that, so you'll have to ask him for sure, because I don't know what the 3 are. I think I've seen 2 a couple of times. Haven't seen 3 myself. Heard about it. Haven't seen it. Let's see what else we got going on here. Good luck to everyone on the wheel, Prax says. Dragon says Violet Satori can take down Orion boss pretty easily. You just need to hold up until 40 seconds left to fire the ult. Yeah, let it build up. Definitely a threat. Satori with no Sebastian would be something I would be slightly terrified by. For sure. Okay, so we're going to go there, and we're going to use... Keros. Hopefully we can hold out. Again, Nova's the biggest X factor in these kinds of matchups. As long as you don't get stunned at the wrong time, should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully. As we get it loaded up here. Come on now. Almost there. Come on now. There we go. It's loading slowly but surely. All right, let's skip. Oof, tough. An L, a rare L. But that's okay. We will bounce right back with a dub right here. All water squad with Ignis. Skip. Nice win. All right, 2 more dubs to go. We're going to go fire squad with Hyperion. Running back an OG squad, as I said earlier. Okay, we got 1 more. So he somehow gets 3 buffs, even though 2 are available. It's the only logical explanation. I guess. Could not tell you. What? How did we lose there? What just happened? We must have gotten stunned by Nova at the wrong time. That is unfortunate. All right, so we need 1 more win here. Hopefully don't have to spend emeralds to get myself out of this jam. Guess I'm going... I'm going dark and Solaris and hope that's good enough. Not sure. Might end up losing 2 totems versus 1. Probably should have just gone fire, but that's okay. Worst case, I'll be spending 100 emeralds to get that last victory. I think it's worth it, 100 emeralds for completing the task here and getting a few extra brawl coins, if that's what ends up happening here. Hopefully not, but you never know. Yexel, I did send you your gift. Yes, I did send you your gift yesterday. Go ahead and check your account. It should be in your mail if you haven't looked already. And it doesn't expire, so we lost. That's okay. We'll buy one more here. Definitely doable. But yeah, it should be in your mail if you check, and it does not expire, so you don't necessarily have to claim it right away. You can, don't have to. But yeah, it should be in your mail, Yexel, for sure. Sent it yesterday. Yeah, so we got your ID. You posted in here, right, slowly over time, and I sent it to you right after we finished off the stream. Yep, perfect. Glad you got it. Right, we complete that task there, up to 13,750. So I guess you're right. We do have every 2 days. We should, hypothetically speaking, be able to get a new skin. So I guess we get a little bonus if you didn't quite get all the way there. I did get that Ignis skin, so I'm halfway to the. Sorry, I did get the Avalon skin. We're using Ignis, so I thought about that. But we did get halfway there. So that means, hypothetically, I should be able to we should be able to get all the skins. Kind of cool. I like that. Let's see, what tasks are left here? Mainly upgrades, right? Let's see, mainly upgrades. Upgrade any Titan 15 levels. Let's take a look here. So to do that, we basically need to open up some more summoning spheres if I have any. Don't quite know what I got right now. 90, we'll open them up. Why not? Open them up, grab some potions, and go from there. So we'll upgrade using a bunch of potions after we open all of these Circle of Summonings. Then we will check the merchant one time after we're done with that, and then we will get the winners going, right? We'll get the winners going. So, all right, we got some Yari Brewster Soul Stones as well popping up for us. We got Moloch there, Angus, Yari, Angus again. We'll take the 30s any day of the week. We got some Vulcans, Brewster, nice. Here we got Nova, Sigurd. Ooh, we got a Super Titan. I'm going to guess a Raji, though. I don't know exactly what Super Titan. I'm going to guess it was a Raji. Just have a feeling. All right, so we got Rigel there. Rigel popping up. 3 of them. Nice. Okay, so we will merchant those guys in. Get some Titan Potion. Right, not a whole lot, but a fair amount. And we're going to go here, and we're going to go back to... I really want to do Solaris, but I'm tempted to get these guys up to level 90 first, so we will. We'll get Tenebris up to 90. Then we'll go Mort up to 90 as well. And I'm not going to get Rigel. We're just going to go to Solaris and upgrade her 2 or 3 times here. So it'll be a nice little upgrade to that. Nice. Okay. So that might get us at least a couple more skin stones to potentially grab. And I do want to look at Avalon because I did get that new skin the other day while we were on stream. So there's that new one right there, right up to 31 out of 60. So elemental armor for the champion skin added. So there is that. Looking kind of armored out. Kind of Olympus style, if you will. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and check out the merchant before we hop over to the picker wheel to have our winners. So there's that arena. Not a whole lot going on here today. Not a whole lot that I'm interested in. Grand Arena. No, not a whole lot there either. Tower Shop. Minotaur's Head. Oof. Don't have enough, otherwise I would grab that. That's okay. Soul Shop. Trade in some Fox. Don't need that. Friendship. Chips. Nope. Outland. No, not really feeling it. All right, so with that, I could trade those in, but we'll wait on that later. Let's hop over to the picker wheel and have some winners. What do y'all say? Today we're going to be having, and I'm looking for a place to write down some notes here. We're going to have 4 winners, right? So 2 for Facebook and 2 for web. Again, if you're a web winner, just keep in mind, right? A little low on skins at the moment, but we will eventually get them to you. So don't freak out if that's what you want. All right, let's start with Sunday's Facebook. Let's see who winner number 1 is. Good luck to everybody. And today's first winner is going to be, who do we got? Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith, congratulations. You are our lucky Facebook winner. Let me know what you would like, and we'll go from there. Feel free to message me either here or on Discord, YouTube, however you want. Anthony, you are our first winner. We've got one more today on Facebook as well. Absolutely, we're gonna have another one. Let's see who it is. It is Kotki. You are our second winner here on Facebook. We got some web winners coming up here soon as well. So Anthony, you got it. Let me just grab your ID. Send it right now. Well, right after the stream. We'll open up the website of things here. All right, let's see who winner number one is. And yeah, Incognito says Anthony on a roll lately. Congrats. Absolutely he is. So we will send him that shortly. Winner number one is going to be Guzil. Guzil is our web winner number one. We're going to have one more winner here in a second. Congratulations, Guzil. You are our lucky winner. Jimmy was right there, right next to him, huh? Real close, real close. All right, winner number two. And our final winner of the day is Maverick. Maverick 1822. You are our fourth and final winner for the day. Congratulations to our winners. I'm going to hop over back to Facebook to send you your reward right now, Anthony. But congratulations to the winners. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this stream today. Thank you guys for hitting that like button and continuing and showing your continued support. I'm going to send Anthony this gift and we will wrap up the stream. All right, let's do it. All right, so skin gift for Anthony. So let's go ahead and pop in his ID there and sent. All right, there we go. So it should show up in your mail and eventually it'll just be like the other gifts where it doesn't say any expiration date. If it doesn't have an expiration date, you can keep it there for as long as you want. All right, with that, congratulations. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in Dominion. Thank you, everyone.